This is the Overdue Homework Podcast.
Welcome to the show. That's Trav. I'm Drew.
And I'm Trav.
This is the Overdue Homework Podcast, and as always, we are here to give you our opinions on 80s and 90s media. Contact us, podcast at overduehomework.com. Trav, how are you doing?
I am doing so good, Drew.
That's great.
Weather's awesome, and can you really be doing bad when back-to-back is The Matrix and T2?
No, you can't.
I don't think it's possible.
I don't think so.
If there's some lucky schmuck out there who's listening to this and has never seen these movies and is doing it as we go along, you're welcome.
Mind blown 2 weeks in a row.
Seriously.
Or 4 weeks in a row, whatever. But
Mind
blown like all the time. And it's we'll get all into that. But it's Terminator 2 is such an interesting follow-up to The Matrix.
Dude, seriously, peak cinema. But how are you doing, Drew?
I'm doing really good. It's like you said, summer's here. The kids are running every which way. It's been the busiest June of my life, and we're like a week into it.
Yeah.
It's all right though. It's what you do in the summer. Even Evelyn was like, "I'm more busy now than I was during the school year." I'm like, yes, it is true. But that's summertime for you, kiddo. That's summertime.
I know Cam's got a lot on his plate.
He does. He does. He always does. And then he doesn't eat it because the kid doesn't eat any food. Anyways, Trav, in preparation for this episode of the podcast, the Overdue Homework Podcast, I used 3 articles. One from yardbarker.com by Chris Morgan. He's contributed to our show before. Crack.com by John Summers. And mentalfloss.com by Todd Gilchrist. Gilchrist. Do you think he goes by Gilchrist or Gilchrist?
I'm going to guess option 2.
Excuse me, my name is Gilchrist.
It's Gilchrist.
Oh, boy. So thanks to those guys. Show notes, check out the links, all that fun stuff. And just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. And, of course, our homework review is the Summer of Sequels continues with T2 from 1991. Amazing.
No big deal.
No big deal at all. No big deal at all. But with all of that out of the way, Trav, why don't you hit us with those socials, because I didn't ask you to do that before.
Sure thing. Facebook and Instagram at Overdue Homework Podcast. And, of course, if you're not already watching us on YouTube, do that. The channel's Overdue Homework Podcast.
Oh, wow. It's just that easy.
It's that easy. You can leave a like. You can subscribe. And if you're not emailing us, you should, because our email is podcast@overduehomework.com. And we read them all.
We read every one of them.
All of them.
It's really easy to read every one of them.
Really easy.
Because there's like 3. But we want more. We want more. And if you're somewhere else in the country and you are going to email us, whether you're just watching this YouTube video or you're going to discover our podcast because of this YouTube video, email us, podcast@overduehomework.com. Include your address, and I'll send you a sticker.
There we go.
A free sticker.
Free.
Absolutely free. That's on me.
That is on Drew.
It almost cost $1 to send a letter now, so that's on me.
That is right out of Drew's pocket.
That's on me. So
we're going to take that out of our profits, which is,
we're a net negative.
We're a net negative, that's for sure.
That's a good thing, right? So goodbye, dear YouTuber. Goodbye. Back to the podcast. Homework review. Summer of Sequels continues. Sequel summer, as some people will call it. T2 from 1991, directed by James Cameron, written by James Cameron and William Wisher. Produced by James Cameron, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator. Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor, Edward Furlong as John Connor, Robert Patrick as the T-1000, Earl Bowen as Dr. Peter Silberman. That's with a B, not a V, in case you're wondering. Silberman. Joe Morton as Miles Bennett Dyson, and I love me some Joe Morton for some reason. I don't know what else he's in because I didn't really look into him, but man.
Yeah, he looks familiar, but I didn't remember his parts in this movie because I saw it way too long ago.
He's amazing in this movie. I love him in this movie. Love him. Produced by Carol Co. Pictures, Pacific Western Productions, Lightstorm Entertainment, and Le Studio Canal Plus. Okay.
Okay.
Distributed by TriStar Pictures. It was released July 1st, 1991, and its big release in Century City, July 3rd, 1991. The rest of the United States, why not release it on July 4th? July 4th must have fallen on a Sunday or a Monday or a Wednesday, but it didn't. I don't know. Budget of $94 to $102 million. It's a question mark. Box office of $519 to $520.9 million. Got to get that $1.9 million range in there for some. That's $1.2 billion in 2026.
Yikes.
If that movie is made today and is as successful as it was in 1991, I mean, there's already a million Terminator movies, but there would be even more Terminator movies.
Yeah.
We would be on our 5th trilogy of Terminator movies by now.
Shows on every platform.
Shows, there'd be spin-offs, there'd be all types of stuff.
Yep.
That's a franchise. Thank you, U.S. Inflation Calculator. Thank you, U.S. Inflation Calculator. I can't say it enough. Thank you, U.S. Inflation.
We use you a lot.
Thank you, U.S. I said it enough, Trav. I said it enough. With all of that out of the way, Trav, would you like to get to the breakdown?
Let's break it down.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's hit up some facts before we get into the movie.
Fact check.
Big part of the budget went to Arnold Schwarzenegger. And
No way.
Can you believe it? In 1984, Schwarzenegger was very early in his career. For his role in The Terminator, Arnold reportedly was paid $75,000. Paltry sum. Tiny bit.
In 84?
In 84,
okay,
$75,000 for the Terminator. For the sequel, though, he got a reported $15 million.
That's quite the pay bump.
7 years later, and we have 10x that son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
10x that.
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
1,000x that bitch.
1,000x that. Eddie Furlong made his film debut. This is his film debut. Can you tell?
I can.
Producers decided to go with an unknown actor for the young version of John Connor. Eddie Furlong was discovered by a casting director for Terminator 2, at a Boys and Girls Club in Pasadena. Like, I like the cut of your jib, kid. Why don't you get in this major motion picture?
Yeah. I don't think he is bad, per se.
No, but he seems like a rookie actor with that knowledge.
Yeah.
He seems like a rookie actor.
When he's just playing like the chill bad boy type thing, I think he's really good. But then when he's like, no, don't leave at the end, it's a little like,
Over
okay,
the top.
he doesn't have a lot of experience.
Go take some acting classes, kid. He's had an amazing career. I mean, he's fought through drug and alcohol addiction to still have a career in Hollywood at this time. So, way to go, Eddie Furlong.
Hell
You did it. You did it. Kyle Reese is supposed to make a brief return in this movie.
And he did.
He did not, because you watched the extended version.
Oh, I forgot. So there's a scene that you did not see.
So, yeah, I guess before we even get that, I watched the theatrical version. Trav watched the extended version.
15 extra minutes.
15 extra minutes.
But I didn't watch the theatrical like I should have.
That's okay.
So I could know the difference. But, yeah, that was funny because I did not remember him being in the second movie. And I'm like, shit, I guess I just didn't remember the first one, so I must not even known who Kyle Reese was. But now that we've actually watched the first one.
Was it in a dream sequence?
It was in a dream sequence. Yes. While Sarah was in the psych ward.
Yes, there you go. So he was supposed to be in it. He wasn't in it, but then he was in it.
Hey-o.
There you go, right? Obviously, Cameron had to wait for some technology to catch up to make this movie, don't you think?
Yeah, for
Definitely.
sure.
The Terminator was successful enough that they began talking about a sequel in 1984. Cameron already had a vision in his mind for the T-1000 being made out of liquid metal. CGI technology was not advanced enough in 1984 to do that, obviously. Obviously. It wasn't until 1989 in the film Abyss that there was enough proof of concept for the T-1000 to exist, which is also a Cameron film. Have you seen The Abyss?
I have not.
Ed Harris, and I can't remember the other chick, but Ed Harris is in it. He goes down to the bottom of the ocean, the deepest point in the ocean, and there's aliens there.
Damn.
Yeah, and there's like this watery blob thing that enters their submersible that looks exactly like the T-1000, except it's water.
Okay.
So there you go. It's the exact same technology.
Your opinion on the movie?
The Abyss is great.
Okay.
It
sounds good. I kind of want to watch it.
It's one of those movies that was like mythical for me growing up because I couldn't rent it because I'm pretty sure it's R.
Sure.
And then I would never catch like all of it on TV, so I'd see like the first part, the last part, and then finally years ago it was streaming on Netflix or Hulu or one of them, and I finally watched the whole thing, and I was like, this movie's fucking badass.
Hell yeah.
He breathes liquid water and liquid oxygen that go all the way to the bottom of the ocean.
Whoa.
Ed Harris, way to do it, buddy. Way to do it. Let's see. What else have I got here? Hamilton's twin sister came in handy. Did you know she had a twin?
I did not.
Linda Hamilton has a twin. So when you see two Linda Hamiltons, it's not split screen.
Damn.
It's the second Linda Hamilton.
That's crazy.
Well, her name is actually Leslie Hamilton Guerin. R.I.P. actually, Leslie. She died in 2020.
Damn.
The prison guard sequence with the two prison guards,
Yep.
also twins.
Damn.
There you go.
That's crazy.
I love that. Like, let's find some twins for these parts.
Yeah.
And they did. I mean, the whole Linda Hamilton is pure happenstance that she happened to have a twin and it really worked out in this movie.
Right.
Because she was in the first one. They're not
Yeah.
going to recast her for somebody else just because they have a twin. So, I mean, but it's cool. I love that. I love that about this movie. Terminator 2 won 6 Oscars. Oh, no. It won 4 Oscars. It was nominated for 6, but it won 4 Oscars. It won Best Sound Effects Editing, Best Makeup, and Best Visual Effects. That's pretty cool. So it was all on the technical side, but it won some Oscars. It however, swept the MTV Movie Awards that year.
Oh, well, hell yeah.
The 1992 edition of that. Schwarzenegger, Hamilton, and even Furlong, they all won. Even Furlong. All won awards, with Furlong's being for Best Breakthrough Performance. The T2 also went home with Best Movie at the end of the night. So that's pretty cool.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Could have said best movie of the 90s, and I would have said obviously.
All right. Pop quiz, hot shot. Robert Patrick played the T-1000 in 2 other non-Terminator movies. Name them.
What?
Name them.
I can't.
Take 2 guesses.
He plays the exact same thing.
He plays the T-1000 in 2 non-Terminator movies.
I got nothing.
Throw something out there. Anything from the 90s. One, I'll give you a hint. One is also another Schwarzenegger movie. One of them is.
Twins.
I wish. Last Action Hero was he plays the Last Action Hero because, you're going into movies and stuff. So, of course, it makes a lot of sense for the T-1000 to make a cameo in that, right?
Okay.
The second one, Wayne's World. Don't you remember the cop when they get pulled over? It's him.
Oh,
and they're like,
man.
have you seen this boy? And they're like, and
dude,
get out of there, right?
I need to rewatch Wayne's World. That's
Wayne's
for sure.
World. That's great, right?
He pulls up on the list.
He pulls up on his motorcycle. They do the whole thing. Watch him in the side mirror. I'm pretty sure, at least. But yes.
Hell yeah.
So if you were a Spanish-speaking person and you were watching T2 in España, in Spain, we'll say in Spain, wouldn't you think the whole hasta la vista, baby, would just be kind of dumb if you were you kind of lose its significance of being like a slangy thing?
Probably.
So what do you think they replaced it with? For the Spanish-speaking countries across the world.
Sayonara, bitches.
You almost got it.
Damn it.
Sayonara, baby.
Sayonara, baby.
The opening nuclear apocalypse sequence cost more than the entire budget of the first movie.
Damn. Holy crap.
So that's pretty crazy.
That is super crazy.
There was a deleted scene in the movie where the T-1000 kills John Connor's dog. It was wisely cut.
It is in the extended edition, and it's very
not good, huh?
My dog was paying attention during that, but they don't actually show the dog, which is good at least.
You just hear the Arr!
Yeah. And then he pulls off the bloody collar that says Max on it. I'm like, wow. I don't remember that when I was a kid, but that's because it wasn't in the theatrical version.
That creates a plot hole, right?
Yeah.
Because of Wolfie.
Well,
right?
He says the Wolfie is the test.
Is the test one, but if he's killed John's dog already, he would know that his dog's name is Max, right? Wouldn't you think so? And so so it creates a plot hole.
Right. Because he kills the dog before.
I don't know.
No, it's after.
It's after that. Okay.
Because the dog's out there barking. He hears it in the phone. So then he asks, "What's your dog's name?" to John. And John says Max. And then he switches it to Wolfie. And he just goes on with it. And then after that call is over, he kills the foster husband and then goes and kills the dog.
Oh, it makes sense because he's pissed at the dog. He's pissed at the dog. So that makes a little bit more sense. That makes a little bit more sense. If you go to one of the links, I don't remember which one it is, dear listener. If you go to the links in the show notes, you're going to be able to see a picture of Robert Patrick, the T-1000, in some very early motion capture garb, which involved him being in his underwear, painted with a black grid on his whole body and his head shaved. It's a cool picture in the article, so go check it out, everybody. If you had to choose one person to play the T-1000 that is not Robert Patrick, who would it be? Well, let me ask you this. Would it be Billy Idol?
It would not. It wouldn't be Billy Idol.
Well,
but it could be Billy Idol.
He almost got the role of being the T-1000, but he was in a motorcycle accident and broke his hand and his leg, making him have to pull out of the movie.
Damn.
You know, considering that Cameron also wanted O.J. Simpson to play the Terminator in the first movie,
Yeah.
maybe James Cameron shouldn't be casting actors.
Probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't.
Leave it to the professionals.
You want to know who the first guy that popped into my head is?
Yes.
Patrick Swayze.
Oh.
Can you imagine him running super fast with that glowing locks of hair going as he's chasing the motorcycles?
I like it.
I like it.
With a surfboard?
With the surfboard, baby.
Surfboard.
Didn't see that coming, but
and then somebody could scream, "He's not coming back in!" Somebody could do that.
Does this tie into Point Break?
Same universe.
Same universe.
Cameron initially was not very sold on the Terminator 2, but then they're like, "How was $6 million sound to direct it?" He's like, "I'm in.
I'm sold."
Cameron had less than 2 years to complete Terminator 2, which is unbelievable to think about.
That's pretty crazy.
Less than 24 months to complete this movie. Carla co-founder Mario Kastner announced that the film would be released in 1991 over the 4th of July weekend, which gave Cameron, Wisher, and a crew he had not even begun to assemble yet 20 months to finish T2, which is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Crazy.
And throw on top of all that, Arnold hated the script. He hated the script. He's like, wait a second, I'm not killing anybody? Basically. And so Cameron, like, he had to talk him into it, basically. He's like, it's going to be really cool. You're going to be the hero. The fans are going to dig it. And then Arnold agreed to do it, but then still being very leery, but then throughout the production of the movie, like, realized that it was a good turn for the movie.
That's crazy that he saw that script. He's like, I don't know. I don't really want to be the good guy. I'm trying to kill as many people as possible.
While blowing people's heads off.
Let him be the T-1000.
There you go. We could have done that and had Robert Patrick come back as the liquid metal guy. I'm not sure. Why not? That car chase scene, this is the last fact. There was a lot of them. Sorry, folks. That car chase scene in the canal.
Yep.
James Cameron himself was in a sidecar in a motorcycle operating the camera, getting all those shots.
Damn.
Like, way to go, dude.
That's some commitment.
I don't think he'd do that as a 70-something James Cameron now.
I don't think so.
I don't think so
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Those are some pretty fun facts, huh, Trav?
Hell yeah.
I like those facts. So, you know what that means? It's time for us to move on over to the movie.
We should probably do that.
Let's do it. So we open up to that nuclear apocalypse, which costs more than the first entire film. And then we're in the future, right? It's
2029, Los Angeles. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, it is very nuts.
It's really crazy.
It is very nuts. I do have to say, August 29th, 1997 was a very bad day for humans.
Yes.
It's a very bad day for humans. The day the war against the machines started. So this movie is giving me exactly what I want out of an action film. We're jumping right into the action.
Yep.
Robots crushing skulls.
Yeah.
Massive mechanized flying robots shooting people with lasers. I love that.
Give me all the lasers.
I love that. The battle looks absolutely epic. I love seeing all those T-800s just walking around without any skin on them. Love everything about that.
Every time I see practical effects, I think of you.
Oh, it's amazing,
Yeah.
right? It's you. I mean, you're looking at it. You can see it's miniatures.
Yep.
It's puppets. It's stuff being operated from off screen. But there's some sort of level of authenticity that it gives to it.
Definitely.
It looks tangible. It looks
Yeah.
like you could grab it,
Right.
and that's what I really like about it. So the last movie, Sarah was the target, and now it's John, the lone warrior tasked with saving John. It's not a human. He's a Terminator. What a twist.
What a twist.
What a twist. I mean, would that have blown your mind in 1991?
I would assume.
Right? It would have blown my mind, I
Yeah.
feel like, in 1991.
Definitely.
I think it would have. It's
Like
a
I
huge
said,
twist.
there's no way I had seen the first one. We came to that conclusion when we covered the first one, so I'm just thinking this is awesome. But it adds like such another layer to know he was the bad dude in the first one.
It's interesting because that first movie, the whole idea of him being the villain is kind of lost on modern Terminator, people that like the Terminator.
Yeah.
Because he has been the good guy since Terminator 2.
Right.
He's been the good guy for the rest of the movies.
I've never thought he was anything but that till we watched that.
He was the bad guy hanging dong in the first movie.
Hanging dong. Now he's the good guy hanging dong.
It's very, very true, Trav. It's very, very true. I do love the opening credit sequence, the burning playground into a T-800 emerging from the flames.
Oh, yeah.
What do I say? Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
That radiator wipe, when it comes together, it's the radiator of that truck. I absolutely love that. And then we got our favorite nude cyborg from the future.
Yeah, baby.
It's the best. No hanging dong in this one, unfortunately.
No dong.
No dong. It's a waist up.
Yep.
Keep your eyes waist up there, ladies.
Use your imagination, people.
The time travel bubble in this movie is way better than the first one.
Yes.
It's very, very cool. I love how it takes the chunk out of the semi-tractor trailer and it's glowing red and stuff like that and slowly fades away.
Yeah.
I think that's super duper cool, and I love everything about that. And especially how it's almost like a black hole bubble.
Yeah.
That bursts into existence or turns itself inside out. It's having it be a black hole kind of makes sense. If you're doing a Rosen-Einstein bridge between two wormhole points, two black hole points, kind of makes sense to have it be like that. I like it. This movie means business. We've had no time to settle into our seats.
Nope.
Shit's just happening. In that bar, shit goes down hard.
Hard. No pun intended. Again, we don't see anything.
We don't see anything. That bar is a real location. It was a real bar.
Nice.
It is now a library.
Huh.
So there you go.
If you're
ever in LA, you can go check out the bar where Arnold killed those dudes and check out a book.
Yeah.
You can do it. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. You forgot to say please. That dude gets thrown on the griddle.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
Yikes.
That is intense. Watching him
intense.
trying to get off of it.
Right.
He can't do it.
Yeah.
He can't do it.
Can't do
it. The sizzle when he's on there, man, it smelled.
Dude, yikes.
Smelled like human meat. I'm sure
it did. Yes, it did.
Well, the Terminator, he does get what he wants because he's bad to the bone,
dude.
That
gave me goosebumps.
It
Not
gave you
to steal
goosebumps?
your words, but dude, that was fucking epic.
Does it almost feel like parody though, with it being bad to the bone? Because bad to the bone is kind of like a stereotypical it's almost.
It works for me.
It works for you.
It
works for me too. But subsequent watch-throughs, I'm this almost feels like parody, but it does work for me because he is bad to the bone.
He's got me hook, line, and sinker when that starts playing and the boots come out and he starts up that motorcycle.
Whatever that is. I didn't do it right. Shall we meet the T-1000?
We should.
We shall, Trav. We shall. He is the exact opposite physically compared to the T-8000 to our Terminator.
Yeah.
Exact opposite, which is a definite choice. He's kind of like the sports model, right?
Right.
And Arnie's the SUV model.
Yeah.
The older, bigger gas guzzler.
Definitely.
Robert Patrick, possibly the best casting ever in a character on film.
I think so. Seriously.
I don't know who else could have done it.
And he looks chiseled. Because I only know him from newer stuff.
Yes.
And he's got a little bit of a beer belly on him and whatever, but he's very believable as a badass.
I thought a couple of times, he's probably 5'10", 5'11", something like that. And I bet you he weighs 120 pounds.
Yeah.
Because he's just completely lean, just
right.
Cut, that jawline. He was unbelievably there's a couple of scenes when he's wearing the policeman uniform throughout the whole movie, I guess, where that belt, I'm dude, your waist is like a 27.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Also, there's no way those clothes fit.
No.
Arnold.
No,
so
no,
just
not even
throwing
close.
that out there. I mean, he's literally towering over him in the bar when he puts the cigar on.
The red screen said 99% match too. I'm
no.
It wasn't that much. So you may be asking, where is Sarah? She's in the loony bin, which is appropriate. No one believes her, even after what happened in the last movie, and there's tons of video evidence and all that, whatever.
No.
Dr. Peter Silberman was in the police station in the last movie, but do you remember what happened? He wasn't there when everything went down. He, in the T-800, like brush shoulders. He was leaving the police station after interviewing Sarah as the Terminator was coming in. So he didn't actually witness any of this stuff that happened in the...
Sure.
So I guess I can understand, but I mean, he was basically there and whatever.
Right.
Whatever. She tells us her dream of the nuclear apocalypse. She's faking her recovery at this point, though, just to see John, which is fine. You know, I want to see John. She's not fooling anybody, especially her doctor, because there would have been evidence, right? There is. That Cyberdyne chip in an arm.
Yep.
It's all there.
It's there.
It's all there. So we should probably start the hunt for John at this point.
We probably should.
The hunt for John. John is a troubled teen.
Yes, he is. Troubled teen.
So is Bobby Budnick.
Yes,
I love seeing him in this movie.
Dude,
I love seeing
I
Bobby.
just love him.
1991 would have been right in the middle of Salute Your Shorts.
Yep.
So how would you have felt if you were another cast member on Salute Your Shorts and Bobby Budnick's back on set after Terminator 2 releases, becomes one of the biggest movies in movie history?
Right.
Be like, dang,
With
man.
the same mullet.
The same fucking mullet.
Same mullet.
He looks exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
They're like, can you bring your clothes from Salute Your Shorts and just wear that stuff on set? Sure.
Sure, why not?
Oh, boy. John hates his foster parents. She's not my mother, Todd. Unfortunately for John, the T-1000 gets to the foster parents first, or at least so it seems.
Right.
Do you like how he says, that's a good-looking boy? That's a good-looking boy. After they see a picture of it, after he sees a picture of John.
That's a little odd, but I think it was way more normal back then.
Probably.
Like, that's like the best compliment you can give these parents is that your
good-looking
little boy is really good looking.
It weirded me out. I'm not going to lie.
Definitely, 100%.
We find out vicariously, we find out in turn that the T-800, our Terminator, had already been there. And they're like, he's just like, don't worry about that guy.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. That's like his literal, like what he says. Don't worry about that guy.
Yeah, don't worry about that guy.
John happens to be a hacker.
A hacker.
He's a hacker.
I'm a hacker.
Hacking ATMs and hitting the arcades. $300 would have gone very far in an arcade in 1991.
Yeah, buy that damn arcade.
Like, for real, you could have like said, how much can I buy one of these games for?
Yeah.
$300 sold. That's a lot of money in 1991.
Dude, that's a lot of poon in that arcade. That's for sure.
I'd have all the side scores, or all the high scores, not side scores. I'd have all the high scores. On a side note, John is only 10 in this movie.
Damn.
Yes, when he gets looked up on the computer in the police car by our T-1000 buddy, says he's born in 1985. And before we see Sarah at the beginning of the movie, before Dr. Silberman goes in there, and he's talking to those students, psychiatric students, I don't know what they are, if they're just colleagues, students. I mean, he's talking like they're probably students. He says that she's 29. So she was 19 in the first movie.
Really?
Yes.
That seems crazy.
Maybe even younger, because it takes place in 1984, not 1985, so she would have been 18. Interesting. Interesting.
Damn, Kyle.
Conversely, we find out that this movie is set in 1995 because of that. If he's 10, born in 1985, they never say that it's 1995.
Right.
It's 1995. It's not 1991. It's 1995. I just always assumed it was 1991.
Yeah, same.
No, 95. So only 2 years away from the AI apocalypse.
Yeah.
That's it. Anyways, things get serious, and we get to see exactly what we're up against in the T-1000 in that back hallway in the mall.
Yeah.
Exactly what we're up against. And then the reveal of the T-800 is amazing in this. Like, he just comes around the corner. He's just like, here I am. I'm going to start. Get down. Get down. Oh, man. And the T-1000 just taking those shotgun blasts. It's super cool.
Super cool.
It's super cool. I love it. And the liquid metal reveal.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's so good. This initial showdown of the Terminators is great. It's a cool, like, tone setter, a cool like place setter. It's a cool like appetizer for the rest of the movie.
Good versus evil.
Do you love how our T-1000 buddy looks at that metallic mannequin as he's like walking through that store? He's like, what the fuck is this thing?
What the hell? It's a T-1100?
Well, it's a time for this hunt to hit the street in what is one of the coolest car chases to ever be put on film.
100%.
Ever.
It's got to be our top one of all 101 episodes.
I mean, it is way up there. The only other chase, like just general chase, is the foot chase from Point Break.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Which is amazing.
I mean,
that's the best on foot chase.
That's the best on foot
but
chase.
But this one takes the vehicle chase
the
for
best
sure.
Car chase.
There's always
easily.
like something to critique or like,
Yes.
or what. But this one's just badass.
And the aggressive use of semi-trucks in all of the chases is amazing.
Yeah.
More semi-trucks need to be in car chases in Hollywood.
Definitely. I feel like you feel like you're in a video game and
Yeah.
you're John, and this motherfucker just keeps getting closer and closer in the semi.
I kind of feel like the whole semi-truck involved in chases is a hallmark of these Terminator films, right?
Yeah.
That's what it kind of feels like. That. Besides the fact that it's just pretty fucking cool. And having the chase in the flood channels is really cool. I love that. It makes it feel claustrophobic, ups the danger factor immensely. There's nowhere for anybody to go. And then the semi flying off that bridge.
Didn't see that coming.
No, man. It's so fucking amazing. I just love that. I mean, the semi's obviously completely destroyed when it lands, but
obviously.
But it's just the coolest thing ever. That shot of it busting through that wall, and it's just like full on.
Like nothing is stopping this guy from coming at me.
Completely airborne. The whole truck is in the air. Oh, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then to top it off, when Arnie comes flying in on the motorcycle and does the exact same thing.
Love it.
It's funny because I remember watching like Entertainment Tonight or something around the time that this movie came out and like seeing how they did the shot with the motorcycle. He is like there are wires suspending him from a crane while he's making that jump on the motorcycle. And it's obviously not Arnold doing the actual jump.
Right.
But it still looks really, really, really cool. I love that entrance. Like it's a big, bombastic Terminator type entrance.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. The soaring chopper. Plus the shotgun flips when he's driving the motorcycle. Anything. There's nothing as cool as a lever action shotgun or rifle with the flipping around and cocking it.
The way he reloads it every time. I fucking love that so much.
I absolutely love it. The stunt driving, whoever is driving that motorcycle, that stunt man, it's got the biggest balls ever. I don't know how he fit on that motorcycle.
Seriously.
When the I know it's highly choreographed, but when the semi's closing in on the wall and he scoots in between it and the wall, like it could not have been any closer.
Right.
Oh my God, that guy's got some giant nuts.
Nuts.
and then too when the semi goes underneath the bridge, and it gets the top taken off of it, which was I don't want to say ad-libbed, but it was not in the script.
Oh, okay.
When they did the chase, they found out that the semi was too tall to go underneath that bridge. So Cameron was like, just ram it into it and take the top off. And that's what's in the movie.
Damn.
That's pretty damn cool. So that's like a real deal thing that they did.
Yeah.
Very intense. Very, very cool. The rolling tire out of the flames after the semi crashes. It's like that cool, like almost horror flick. Like, oh, we're just waiting for the T-1000 to come out of there. I feel like if I was the T-800, our Terminator, and John Connor, I'd be like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
They don't. It is really cool how he walks out of the flames, though, eventually, after they've left. And he looks pissed as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Pissed as hell. That T-800 got his man. I mean, boy.
Boy. At least he didn't call him a good-looking boy.
You're that good-looking boy. John and our T-800, the Terminator, it's an unlikely friendship.
Yeah.
It's forced. I mean, it's supposed to be a friendship because
Right.
he's been programmed to do all these things back from the future, sent by John himself. And then Arnold has to say that the T-1000 is made of a mimetic polyalloy. A mimetic polyalloy. What a thing do you think when Arnold was reading the script, he's like, you want me to say mimetic polyalloy?
Yeah. Fuck this.
Do you know how I sound? It is kind of funny. What do you think of the relationship of the Terminator, our T-800, and John? What do you think of that relationship?
I think it works.
I do too.
I mean, obviously he doesn't have a dad, you know? So this is like, could you ask for a more fucking badass dad to just come rolling in on a motorcycle and enter your life?
No.
It's not possible.
No.
It's really not possible.
A cyborg wants to be my dad?
Yeah,
I'm in.
I think it totally works. I love, like, John coming to the realization that his mom isn't fucking loony.
Yeah.
You know, like, holy shit, you are real? And then,
Damn.
touching the bullet holes and poking his face. I have to imagine Arnold just a little bit wanted to backhand that kid. But he's a machine.
But he's
so,
a machine. He's programmed to love him.
Yeah, he loves him. But Arnold himself, you know what he was thinking of.
He was. So we'll touch quickly on John's foster parents. They be dead. That blade to the face is intense as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Straight through the mouth, straight through the milk carton.
Yep.
Intense as fuck. What's wrong with Wolfie? John's voice coming out of Arnold's face is hilarious. It's not supposed to be funny, but it is.
But it is.
It's not supposed to be funny. And then after he hangs up the phone, he just looks at John and goes, "Your foster parents are dead." And that's it.
He's like,
it's
I
over.
don't care, I hated them anyway.
It's over. We get a little bit of John and Sarah's background story. They were in Nicaragua. Training John to be a great military leader. John thought it was all bullshit, but it's all true, just like you said, all true. So guess what they have to do? They have to go rescue Sarah.
Yeah.
This is what the rest of this movie is basically about. The next, third of the movie is about rescuing Sarah. Negative. It is not a mission priority. It is if John tells him so.
Yep.
It is. It definitely is. What would you tell the Terminator to do? If he was your guardian from the future, what would you tell him to do?
I don't know.
Don't get gross.
Tell him to let me know I'm a very good-looking boy.
You have to tell me I'm a very good-looking boy every hour on the hour.
Every hour on the hour. I would like pizza.
Yeah.
And I want you to make it and deliver it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think I would say, I need you to make me the world's best quiche.
There we go.
Yeah. Quiche, I need some eggs. We do get this pivotal point in this movie where John basically tells the Terminator that he can't just go around killing people. It's pretty lame.
Yeah.
But he can't just go around.
It is pretty lame. Like, damn it, John.
It is a funny bit throughout the rest of the movie, though.
Yeah.
He's like,
definitely. The first incident after this.
You live. And then John's just like, I order you to help me. Okay, so they're going to do it. They're going to go save Sarah because they need the movie to happen, just like we do. Sarah's rescue from the hospital, the T-1000, is a great part of the movie.
Definitely.
That's amazing. I love it. Every part of this movie is great.
Honestly.
Especially the T-1000 as the floor when he gets the security guard.
Yep.
I love that.
Love
it. It looks so good.
Dude, it does.
It looks so good. Weird thing about killing that guard, though, is that he does it right in front of that lady.
Yep.
Right? And then we never see what happens to her. I mean, he looks at her as the guard and walks that way. So I'm assuming she's dying.
Oh yeah,
we should have heard. We should have heard like a slice,
like
just something, so we know that she's dead because she wanted a beer, so she's dead.
Yep.
Too bad.
That's what you get.
Sarah's escape is pretty fucking cool.
Dude, it's pretty badass.
It's the paperclip, dang, lady. You'd think
some
they would have
strong ass paper clips, though.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
that's
They don't
very
make them like
true.
they used to because there ain't no way a paper clip's holding up and a lock like that in a door.
They happen to be titanium paperclips.
Yep, they're titanium paper clips.
She gets out of there and then breaks that broom off somehow. Breaking a broom handle is really hard to do.
Really hard and would be very loud.
Very loud, and she probably would get splinters in her hands.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I love seeing that guy get slammed in the face with that half a broomstick because he deserved it.
He fucking deserves it.
Why? Why does he have to lick her in the face?
Why?
What other movie is something like that from? Not Top Gun, but there's another
licking in the face?
Not necessarily licking in the face, but a security guard abusing a catatonic mental patient. And it's another
Oh, I mean,
a lot of movies.
A bunch.
For some reason, Angelina Jolie's face comes to mind, so I don't know if that's anything or not.
Maybe,
possibly. I do love how Sarah picks up that nightstick, the police baton, after she does rock that guy in the face. She's she just holds it like a professional and then skips out of there.
Yeah.
She's so pumped about having this nightstick, and she's ready to kick some fucking ass.
Yeah.
Especially when she takes Dr. Peter Silberman hostage with a syringe full of cleaning fluid.
Yeah.
That seems like a very terrible way to die.
A very terrible way to die.
Hey, what's with that lady that looks like Trudy Weigel from Reno 911 that's in there, has the cast on the end?
Dude, I thought it was her. I seriously did think it was her. I'm like, wait a second. What year is this? Yeah, she looks a lot like her.
A lot like Trudy Weigel. I can't remember the actress's name, so sorry to you. I know you're a listener.
Yep. Apologies.
The guard.
Email us with your correct name, please.
Correct name, please. I love the guards chasing Sarah and the keys. Very stressful, going from door to door. And why didn't she break the key off in the first door? I don't know, to make it more stressful.
Yeah.
So she did it. She did it. Her reaction, though, when Terminator comes around the corner is from the elevator.
Yeah.
Bone chilling.
Dude, bone
right?
chilling. She would rather go the fuck back to that
Yes.
psych ward than see him.
Linda Hamilton could not have captured what somebody with that level of trauma from like 6 years ago, seeing the person that is potentially responsible for killing your son, the man you love, and like destroying humanity in the future, all of a sudden is there again.
Yeah,
like,
no problem.
Man, she did an amazing job. Very, very amazing. And then
And she's been on some like strong hallucinations at
Yes,
this point
very
too.
true.
So like, yikes.
And then the look on her face too when he reaches down after he's basically freed her from all those people. Come with me if you want to live.
She can't believe it, but she does it.
That's exactly what Michael Bean's character, Kyle Reese, says to her in the nightclub. Is come with me if you want to live.
Yep.
So is that what John Connor programmed into the Terminator in the future to convince her that he's on her side, because obviously she would remember that?
I mean, that makes a lot of sense, honestly.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's the
Seems
future,
like
man.
He is
You
a
think
hacker.
about everything. Yeah,
John's
he's a hacker.
John is a hacker. Direct callback is what that was, I believe. And the second great face-off between the T-800 and the T-1000 are our Terminators. The T-1000 walking through the bars, very, very cool.
Very cool.
That sound effect was James Cameron emptying a tin can full of dog food. So there you go.
All right.
If you wanted to know what that sound of that whatever that sound was. And then the shotgun blast to the face straight from the Terminator straight into the T-1000. A little bit of foreshadowing.
Yeah.
A little bit of foreshadowing.
A wee bit.
All the stuff in the elevator is unbelievably great.
Yeah, it is.
Get down! They just want an excuse for him to scream, get down.
Yeah, definitely.
Giant blade coming through the ceiling. Very, very stressful. Shotgun blasts in the confined environment. Oh, man. And then the first time we get to see him, like, leaking through a hole in something.
Yep.
It sounded hideous, but that's what he did. It's very, very cool. Straight into the T-1000, pursuing them on foot whilst they are in a car. The speed of the T-1000, it doesn't look that great. He's supposed to be really fast, but it doesn't look that great.
Yeah.
But it's okay, because he's supposed to be really fast.
Right.
That's why he's chasing them while they're going in reverse, so it's plausible that they can't get away from him. But I wish he was faster. I mean, if it was a movie made today, they would have CGI'd the hell out of it and made him look super duper fast. He would have been running down the highway after them.
Looking like Captain America, super soldier type shit.
Yes, I love that. That would be pretty. I would do that. Let's get the T-1000 into the MCU.
There we
Let's
go.
get him in. Let's get him in.
The multiverse is wide open right now.
It really, really is. I do love how they're just handing John guns in the back seat, and they're like, reload.
Yeah.
And he's like, yep, no problem.
Yeah, and I know how to do that. I'm 10.
His training came in handy, I guess. The T-1000 hanging from the back of the squad car. He does catch him, which is pretty cool, right? Did you notice that one of his arms was shorter when he walked up to the little glob on the ground?
Oh, okay.
One of his arms, because it's on the ground.
Hey, I like that.
Shouldn't the T-1000 be able to copy John now, though, because he touched him?
He sure should.
He sure
well,
should.
did he say it has to be the same size, though? He says
yes.
later that you have to be
a similar size.
Similar size,
Yes,
yeah.
so that makes sense. So, I mean, I thought that. I'm like, he should be able to just copy John Connor, go back as John Connor as a child into the future, and not do anything. That doesn't make any sense. But you're right, though. It's the whole size thing.
He's
John's
too little.
He's just a little guy.
Just a cute
Just a
little boy.
Guy. So the trio, they get out of town. They get to that gas station pit stop. We get some fun facts about our Terminator buddy, the T-800. Could live for 120 years. The T-800 is a learning computer. My CPU is a neural net processor. A learning computer. A learning computer.
A learning computer.
Now tell me, there's a scene here, right, that was in the extended version that's not in the theatrical version. What is the difference? What was the difference? Because it goes from them talking about I'm a learning computer, blah, 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 to getting in the car the next day and the keys in the visor.
Sure. So John and Sarah have the idea that he should like have his own opinions or be able to form his own opinions, basically. And then the T-800 knows how to do that, which is kind of crazy to me. But He has them cut off the top of his head, peel that scalp over like Hannibal style, and he's got basically just like a metal slit, like a circle with not a keyhole, but essentially a keyhole, and he tells them exactly what to do to like deactivate his ability to not think,
deactivate his ability
that
to...
That didn't make any sense how I said that. So he is programmed right now to only do what he's told, basically.
Sure.
To serve John. This gives him free will.
Okay.
So that's what it is.
Okay. You know, that if that would have been in the theatrical version, that would have given some more explanation to why he changes so much.
Definitely. I feel like it's weird that that's not in. Because, like you said, by the end, he's a lot more human, and he's a lot more jokey and having fun and whatever, and that wouldn't make any sense if you don't know this scene happened.
Well, it's even right after they leave the old gas station when they get out to the middle of the desert, and he even questions Uncle Bob. Like,
yeah.
The T-800 would not have questioned why he's being called Uncle Bob.
And it is an intense scene because, so he tells them how to do it. When they do it, they pull the chip out. He goes blank. He just sits there. And John's like, what the hell? He's moving his arms. Like, John is moving T-800's arms for him.
Okay.
And then after that, the chip is out there, and Sarah tries to destroy the chip to, like, end this. Like, it's done. Kill him now.
Yeah.
And John has to freak out and throw his hands over the chip where she's about to hammer it and break it, and says, basically, bitch, you say I'm this awesome war leader in the future, you're going to have to start listening to my lead. And then, like, she very reluctantly does, and she fakes it out, and she smacks the hammer down, and it's like 6 inches to the side, and she's like, fucking hey, we'll do it your way then, basically.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's a little intense Sarah John moment.
Again, with knowing that, you can tell that Sarah is following John's lead throughout the rest of the movie.
Yep.
I feel like that should have been in the theatrical version.
Yeah.
There's nothing weird or confusing about that.
Not at all. It helps clear up later confusion.
And why would you, if you had to give an estimate, is that scene under 5 minutes?
Yes. About 5 minutes exactly, maybe.
That should have been in the movie, Trav. I'm going to have to go watch that tonight.
Yeah, dude.
I have to go watch that tonight. All right. Well, with all of that out of the way, the keys in the sun visor, is that a thing? Is that a real thing?
I mean, I've never done it.
No.
Like, I've never known anybody who's done it. Maybe you live on a farm type situation, you do something like that, but...
Not downtown L.A.?
That's not just... Yeah, not downtown L.A. It's not just obvious. You know, John's acting like, you moron. All you gotta do is look in the visor. Everybody keeps their keys here. But I don't know. Maybe it's just if it's a shitty enough vehicle back in the 90s, that's what you do. Like,
well, and then, too, that car that is at the rundown gas station,
yeah.
Why the fuck is that car there? It runs fine.
Right.
Well, I guess it doesn't run fine because they have to put some coolant in it, but starts right up.
Yeah.
Not even a problem.
Yeah, back then it was like, Cadillac converter, what? The keys are here. I don't need to steal the Cadillac converter.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. Do the whole damn thing.
So maybe the only reason I even knew about the keys in the sun visor being a thing is from this movie and seeing it as a child.
Oh,
as a tween.
Right.
That's the only reason I even understand that is a thing. Is because of this movie. I've never seen anybody do that for real.
Yeah, in real life, but you've seen it in a bajillion movies.
Yes. But this was the first movie that I can at least recall where I saw that as an example of something like that. So our trio, they head south to a gigantic weapons cache.
Yeah.
An enormous weapons cache. We do get some time for some 90s slang lesson on the way, right?
Which is fun.
No problemo. Hasta la vista, baby. Chill out, dickwad. I love that one.
I love when he mixes those two.
I love
he mix them.
Chill out, dickwad. I love that one so much. And out of the blue, while they're in the car ride, Sarah's like, who built Skynet? Just out of nowhere. Like, she just says it.
Yeah.
They're not talking about
She's
this.
like, just remembered her line and that she's supposed to progress the movie at this point. Who built Skynet?
Oh, that's a great question, Sarah. We were all wondering that. It was Miles Bennett Dyson. The T-800 has detailed files on him. The details that Skynet became aware destroyed humanity. All that happened in one day.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it happened before lunch.
Yeah.
He came aware like 7:29 in the morning, and then like before 2:00 in the afternoon, the world's destroyed.
Yep.
Dang. This should be a cautionary tale to everybody.
Yeah, it should.
Anyways, they load up at that guy's place in the desert. I mean, they really load up.
And how the fuck do they open that without T-800 there?
I don't know. How
did they get it closed, and covered it in dirt, and you got these giant chains? I would assume you need a vehicle.
I would assume so, and it doesn't seem like the guy has one
Doesn't
that
have
runs.
any vehicles. So yeah, he's got all these weapons. That's great, but
He literally says, "This is my best truck," and it doesn't work.
Doesn't work. Yeah.
That minigun and grenade launcher really come in handy.
Oh, yeah.
That look on Arnold's face as he picks up the minigun, priceless. Makes a lot more sense knowing that they have removed his ability, have installed the ability for him to have more free will.
Yeah.
Makes way more sense than all of a sudden he's making facial whatever. He's doing weird stuff.
I love
like
his
that.
excitement over the grenade launcher. And I feel like of all the things there, you don't assume that would be the weapon he'd grab. But he does, and he just fucking gets a bandolier of the ammo for it, and that's all he needs pretty much.
Good word, man. Bandolier. Way to go, dude. That's a good one. I love that. That's a good word, dude. So it's interesting. Why didn't he grab the 50 caliber?
Yeah.
Too big? Too heavy?
Too big? Maybe not too heavy because he's badass.
True.
But maybe a little too big.
He does one-hand a grenade launcher, and if he could lift that minigun later on with those thousands of rounds in a bag, he could lift up that 50 cal.
Definitely.
The minigun's a little cooler than the 50 cal.
Yeah, it is, though.
Oh, man. Plus that grenade launcher.
Dude.
God damn. That
so
thing is
cool.
amazing.
Called that the noob tube when you play video games.
Oh, interesting.
But it works for the T-800.
It really, really does. It really, really does. It's interesting the bonding that the T-800 and John go through during this sequence, like fixing the truck underneath it together. He's like, hand me the screwdriver. I need a socket wrench. And they just, they share that moment. It's a real father-son moment, right? Somebody give me a flathead. John just really wants a dad, like you said before. Besides the one that he sent back in time to bang his mom.
Yeah.
That he sent back in time to bang. So does that mean that John has already sealed his fate by sending Kyle back in time? Like, if he doesn't send Kyle back in time, he's not born.
Right.
If he's not born, there's nobody to send Kyle back in time.
Right.
So he has to have been born.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a paradox. He wouldn't exist without that. He wouldn't be the leader of the future.
So the movie can happen.
Does any of this happen if he doesn't send Kyle back in time? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think it does. But that also makes it seem real. I know their whole theme of no fate, no fate.
Right.
It really seems like there's some fate in this universe.
There's definitely at least a smidgen of fate in here.
A bit of smidgen of fate in this world, in this universe. So that moves us on to our next little segment here, and it's Sarah going rogue, because she goes rogue.
Total rogue.
She kind of shits the bed.
She definitely shits the bed.
She got obsessed with changing the future. Like she scratched no fate into the picnic table, and I'm sure her buddy was like, "That is my only picnic table.
That is my best picnic table."
Now my kids are going to be asking me, "What's no fate? What's no fate?" And I got to lie to them, tell them what no fate isn't, so that they don't freak out and not go to bed that night.
Yeah.
Oh, she dreams of those kids frying in that nuclear heat, which is stunningly graphic.
Yeah,
is it not? It is stunningly
very,
graphic. Yeah. It's horrifying.
It's horrifying.
But it's also incredibly cool.
It is. Horrifyingly cool.
Yeah, it seems like a fairly accurate portrayal of what would happen if you were within a couple of miles of a nuclear explosion.
Yeah, for sure.
She had to save those kids from her dream. That's what it was. I mean, it's not really a dream, is it? And is she viewing herself in that dream? Is that what it is?
Seems like.
I don't understand why she's viewing herself.
I don't either.
Is she dressed like the waitress from the first movie?
Yeah, I don't get it. Like that
her hair is weird.
That is supposed to be her and baby John?
Maybe.
Like I don't.
Because he's not a baby. Right?
Well, right.
Right. I mean, it's weird that she would be having these dreams about the nuclear apocalypse when he's going to be 12 in 2 years.
Yeah.
Who's the baby?
Who's the baby?
Maybe she had a baby with the T-800.
Heyo.
Maybe he's like Data from Star Trek, and he's fully functional.
There we go.
I hope not. That's weird. Obviously, John and the T-800, they figure things out, and they go intercept Sarah at the Dysons. This is tactically dangerous. That poor family.
That poor family.
Oh, my God. I do love the way the office gets shot up. It's very, very cool. She misses.
She misses.
Come on, Sarah. Come on, Sarah. Oh, thanks to Danny, though. Thanks, Danny.
Yeah. Thank you, Danny.
Then she switches to fully automatic. She, like, takes a couple of pot shots at him, and then she's like, fuck it. Click.
Just lights him up. Well, she doesn't hit him, but
No,
still
she
lights
doesn't.
that house the fuck up.
Run, Danny! Run, Danny! Did you love that he's wearing a Twins hat?
That's badass.
All right,
Are you
91
kidding? Hell
Twins, badass.
Boom.
87,
Second of two.
yeah, 87, 91 World Championships.
Suck it.
That's all we got.
2026. It's still the same, but suck it.
The despair of being a Minnesota sports fan.
It is true despair.
Plus, the best Twins logo is the M.
For sure.
It's the best. The
100%.
M is the best. In the living room with Miles and his family, Sarah is about to blow that guy's dome off.
Oh, yeah.
Completely. She looks absolutely insane.
Definitely. I mean, it's definitely scary when
Yes.
she's walking up, after having unloaded, 3 clips of automatic ammunition?
At least.
And she's walking up like, it's pretty badass. Like
Yes.
horror-esque.
Sexy or not sexy?
Pretty sexy.
Pretty sexy. She would take control in the bedroom and probably rough you up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. She'd be tying you down, that's for sure.
That is for sure. It's all your fault, motherfucker. It's all your fault. She thinks it's all his fault.
Yeah.
It is all his fault,
I mean,
though.
it is, but he doesn't fucking know that.
After she does this and the gun's pointed at his, all I can think about through this whole scene is like, dang, Danny is scarred for life.
100%.
Danny is gonna have some PTSD.
And what a tough little boy to
Yeah.
jump out in front of his dad and
Yeah.
don't touch him.
That's pretty cool, man.
It is
That
pretty
is
cool.
pretty dang cool. Why didn't they just run out of the house, though?
I agree.
He told them to run, get out of here, and they stop in the living room and cower.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
Get the hell out of here.
Get out of there.
But if they don't, then he dies.
Then he does die.
And
He does
then
die.
she gets what she came to do, but then we don't get the rest of the movie.
And Joe Morton, I don't think you could have portrayed any better fearing for your life.
No, very good.
Like, did somebody point a loaded gun at his face in real life?
Right.
And said, you need to nail this or I'm going to shoot you.
Yeah, like, I hope he doesn't, but did he have past trauma dealing with this? Because, fuck, he looks like he pulled off real-life experience from this.
Amazing.
Like, it's very good.
Amazing. His short little breaths, they come back to play later.
Yeah, that also
So,
very much
man.
gets me, like, very believable.
Thank God for John and the Terminator. I don't think anybody would have said that a previous movie
No,
ago, but
no,
they diffused the situation.
they do.
Then, with little warning, the T-800, our Terminator buddy, degloves his arm from the elbow down. Just pulls off his skin from the elbow down. Miles recognizes that arm, because of course he does. Now listen to me carefully. And the T-800 lays it on Miles. I mean, what a mind fuck. You are responsible for 3 billion deaths.
Yeah,
As Sarah said, I think he handled it pretty well.
definitely.
And Miles is like, I'm going to throw up. Oh,
Yeah.
my God. How was he supposed to know? He couldn't know.
Right.
I mean, don't you think that the T-1000... He couldn't have known, but don't you think that the T-1000 probably should have shown up at Dyson's house already?
Right.
They
he
were-
definitely should have.
They were gone
He's
in the...
been gone for a while now.
And Sarah, the Terminator, and John were in the desert for at least a day.
Right.
At least a day.
So the point of him taking that arm off is just to, like, get Miles to listen,
Just
basically.
Because, he has the arm in their lab.
So this is like,
like
shit's real. Listen to what I have to say.
Basically,
Okay.
yeah, that's what it is.
When he was first doing it, it's been so long since I watched it, I thought it was going to have something to do with him pulling the bullet out of his body or, like,
interesting.
healing him or, like,
Interesting.
I don't know if it fucking had
Oh.
a little plasma cutter to...
Well, that's basically what he does in the first movie when he cuts open his arm and then fixes it in the first movie.
Right.
Yeah. So kind of a similar thing in this, but it was like you said. It was to prove to Miles, like, look at this. I am an actual robot from the future.
Right.
Let me tell you how you killed 3 billion people.
Yeah. And let's face it, you're going to listen after that.
Yep. So back to the T-1000. What do you think he's been doing this whole time?
I
Just
don't know.
chilling out?
That's what I wonder. This giant gap in the middle of the
Yeah.
movie is like,
Where is
I'm
he?
pretty hungry after all this running around. I think I go on like a 2-day Goku eating binge
Yeah.
here. Like.
But it's like nuts and bolts and aluminum cans and stuff, right?
Yeah. Just chugging the oil.
I'm chugging oil. Just like chugging oil. Speaking of oil, have you seen The Jerk with Steve Martin? Okay, you should sometime. There's a scene in that where he's a gas station attendant and somebody's trying to kill him, and they're shooting at him, but they keep hitting oil cans and not him.
Yeah.
And the whole scene with Miles' office getting shot up just reminded me of that. And I was waiting for him to say, man, because Steve Martin says, somebody really hates these oil cans in the movie. I was waiting for Miles to say something like, somebody really hates my file cabinets or something like that. That's just what it reminded me of. Side note, I guess. I would really like to know where the T-1000 has been. Is he communicating with the future? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he can communicate with the future.
Right.
Why don't we take a second to dive into the T-1000? How does he work?
I don't understand. And how...
Nanotechnology?
Are we supposed to know how he got there, too?
So we saw him appear.
I know we saw him appear, but, like, do we know who sent him?
Skynet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Skynet sent him back, just like they sent the Terminator back in the first one. But... like, is he nanotechnology? Like, he looks like liquid metal, but it's just like microscopic, atomic-sized nano robots that can coalesce into these objects? Because he doesn't have a centralized computer.
Yep.
He doesn't have anything like that. If he's blown completely apart like he is at the end of the movie, then how does he pull himself together? What is his consciousness? How does he communicate within himself to be a robot?
I don't get it.
I wish I could have a further in-depth. I'm sure there's a YouTube video out there or something like that. So who knows? Go check it out, dear listener. So next, we are headed to Cyberdyne, and the coolest part of the whole movie.
Oh, yeah.
The coolest part of the whole movie. To destroy everything. And they are going to rewrite history aggressively.
Yeah.
Aggressively. Obviously, one of my favorite parts of the movie, with the silent alarm triggered, that shit really hits the fan at this point. John's hacking skills from the first act make a reappearance. Chekhov's gun, Chekhov's hacking skills. So they can get the arm and the chip. I love how Miles is like, you got to do this. And John's just like, smeesh.
Yeah, smeesh.
We don't need to save this stuff. We're going to blow it up. Come on. I also love how the Terminator blows open the door. Let me try mine.
Yeah.
Boom. Love that. I love fire in the hole.
Yeah.
I love that. I love everything about that. I love how close he's standing to those grenade explosions.
Yeah.
I love everything about that. It's just so fucking cool. So fucking cool. They find everything that they need and they set up the lab to explode. And then the police shootout. One of the coolest things ever.
Yeah.
Love this police shootout. The aggressive helicopter flying around the building. Whoever's the stunt pilot in that helicopter. Badass.
Yeah.
When he comes flying around, oh my God, it's so fucking cool.
Is it a little weird to you that they leave John behind? He's 10.
Yes.
Like, they're just that confident that no one's coming for them at that point. John's like, I got this, you go ahead, I'll hack into this. And they're like, sure, 10-year-old.
You could argue that they could probably let John do whatever they want because he sent the Terminator back from the future, so he does not die.
By the time I was even done saying that, I'm like, wait a second.
He's not dead.
He's the whole reason this is happening because he's a smart, badass leader.
Yep.
So, fuck yeah, they let him sit there. He said, I got it, you go there. Like you said.
They're listening.
She's listening to him at this point.
That makes so much more sense, too, with that whole scene with the safe where they're just like, yes, sir, basically, you know?
Yep, definitely.
That makes so much. That scene should have been in the movie. What an error.
Damn it, James Cameron.
What an error on his part to omit that part of the movie.
So weird.
I'd love to know his logic behind getting rid of that section
we
of the
don't
movie.
really need that very vital 5 minutes of the movie. Fuck it.
We don't need that.
We don't need that.
We'll jump to conclusions. It's the 90s. Nobody cares. Also, how the Terminator goes, I'll take care of the police. And he's like, you swore to not kill anybody. Trust me. Trust me.
Love it.
Somebody would have caught a stray.
Oh,
a stray bullet.
100%. Yeah.
He kills no one, though. Casualties, 0.0.
0.0.
What if it's at 0.1?
Yeah.
Did they kill him?
Yeah, another kneecap went out.
Stray cat?
Yeah. poor cat.
I could watch him shoot up those cars all day.
Oh, definitely.
If this movie was 2 hours of him shooting up police cars,
let's do it.
I'm down. I am down. It looks so convincing and so cool. The sound of it, too. The just going through those police cars. The shrapnel going off inside the police cars. Like, it's very,
two
very
hours
cool.
of that. And his only line is, get me more ammo. Just that's it.
Somebody give me more bullets.
It's 2 hours of that, and John just loading them up.
All right, bullets, here they come. With the arm and the chip recovered, they got Skynet by the balls now.
Yeah, they do.
It's robot computer balls. And it is time to go now. It's time to go now. And the police close in on Miles. The police close in on the lab, and Miles takes some bullets.
Yeah, he does.
He's done for.
He's done for.
But he can still do his part. He should have said, I'm doing my part.
Yeah,
at the
there
end
we
of that
go.
one. With the trigger in hand, he gives Sarah and friends a chance to escape. What do you think of Joe Morton's performance as a dying man? We talked about it a little
I
bit,
think
but
it's very
specifically.
good. It's like very believable. Like,
I don't know how longer I can hold this. He does
Dude,
not hold it for much
dude, it's
longer.
good. It's good.
Man. Even the way he takes those bullets and just collapses behind with the peace of mind still not to drop the trigger.
Right.
He was all in on saving the world. He did not want to be
with
responsible.
one conversation.
Yeah.
You know, like.
A robot stares you in the face, you start to believe things.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But what an explosion when he drops that trigger.
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
We got a war zone down here. Did you recognize the SWAT leader that points out he's the one that's pointing at Morton? I can't remember his character's name right now.
I should have recognized him. I'm guessing.
Points him out, and he goes, "We got to get out of here."
I don't though.
Hank from Breaking Bad. Dean
What?
Norris.
It was?
It was the guy with the gas mask that points at him and then says, "We got to
Ah.
get out of here." It's Dean Norris.
Dude, hell yeah.
Side note, Dean Norris, Chuck Norris' second cousin.
Shit, son. I did not know that. That's crazy.
Because it's not true.
Okay. You asshole. You asshole.
I mean, it might be true, but nowhere does it. It's not true. I'm sorry. That was just a funny gag.
No, that was good. That was good.
Okay, with gas filling the building, it's time to make an exit. Well, they make an exit with that SWAT vehicle. Stay here. I'll be back. He said it. He said, I'll be back.
Yeah,
he said it. He said it.
Foreshadowing.
Which is funny that he says I'll because it's a contraction and the Terminator doesn't say contractions.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
does say it, though. It doesn't sound as good as I will be back. I'll be back. Taking out those SWAT officers with the tear gas gun especially.
Dude, that was badass.
Very badass, except for the... Oh, I love that.
Shatunk.
Oh, I love that sound. It's a very satisfying ASMR type sound.
Yeah.
I really like that sound. But except for the last guy, when he gets it in the back and then hits the ground and then you hear him say, that really hurts. Yes.
Could have done without that.
Could have
yeah.
done without that. They steal that. So then now they're flooding the outside with the tear gas. None of them have gas masks.
Nope.
Only a couple do have the gas mask. Stealing that SWAT truck and getting the fuck out of there.
Oh, yeah.
Which is very sweet. How do those bulletproof vests stick to that door?
So the movie can happen.
So the movie can happen. Our buddy, the T-1000, is there, and he rides his motorcycle into the building
Yeah.
so he can jump it out of the third floor.
Yep.
That is why it's in there. Love him melting into the cockpit after he busts his helmet through that thing.
Yeah.
Get out.
Get
That
out.
dude gets out
Oh, yeah, he does.
and is dead.
Yeah. A little dead.
Very dead. They do cut, the next scene is a cut of the helicopter, feet off the ground. So maybe that's their way of trying to be like, he didn't die. He's dead. He fell out of a helicopter that was much higher than that. Much, much higher than that. So what's better than a semi-truck car chase? A helicopter car chase.
Yeah.
What a car chase. Oh, what a helicopter chase.
Yeah.
The stunt flying again in this sequence is unbelievable, especially the last minute pull up over that bridge. Could that dude have gotten any closer
No.
with that helicopter while he's going over that pedestrian
That's
bridge?
got to be the mystery amount in the budget for this movie. It was initially we were going to give him this much, and then when we saw how fucking badass he is in that chopper, we had to give him more. I can't remember how much it was, but it was definitely more.
It was around 1.9 million.
Yeah, somewhere, give or take.
I mean, not to mention either when he flies the helicopter underneath that bridge.
Yeah.
Dang, man. So cool.
Give this man a pay raise.
Why don't they do those real things in movies like that anymore? You don't see that in movies.
Yeah, I know.
They would be done digitally now.
Yep.
Right? Cheaper, less danger.
Yeah.
Let's get some badass stunt pilots out there that are
For
like,
real.
I'm willing to die for this movie.
Hell yeah. You want a blockbuster or not?
Yeah. Trav, that's our $1 million idea.
There it is.
We are going to make a straight up 90s blockbuster. It's going to cost $400 million to make. Oh, we're gonna do it, man. We're gonna do it. I love when the helicopter crashes into the back of the truck. It sets up phase 2 for us. Semi versus little baby truck.
Yeah.
It's comical, right?
It's comical.
It's very funny. We need your truck. We need your truck. The thing won't go over 65. It does go a little bit faster after the thing gets busted up.
Broke off. Yeah.
This is the vehicle's top speed. Some more awesome stunt driving. Getting slammed into the wall. I want to know how they did that, especially... You can tell in some of the shots that it's stunt drivers that are in the vehicle.
Yep.
It's like 3 adult men that are sitting in front of, which is cool. I mean, you got to suspend your disbelief with stuff like that because Arnold. But there's a couple of shots where the semi is smashing, and we have a side view through the truck to the semi.
Right.
And it's the 3 of them in there.
Right.
I want to know how they accomplished that because it looked super realistic.
Very
like they
real.
were going down the road, like they were actually getting slammed into.
Yep.
It was only a couple of little shots, so maybe they were stationary and they just made it look like that was happening. But it's some very good editing, very believable. A couple of the straight-on shots aren't great, but it's the stunt driving, the stunt people in this movie deserve all the credit.
So good.
It's so good. It's unbelievable. Absolutely love it. Standing in the back of the truck is and firing grenades at the semi. Dang.
Dude,
like
sick.
Especially the way he he shoots those grenades, well, the one grenade into the semi-truck, which probably should have stopped it.
Definitely.
I know
the one
those,
that goes in through the window? 100%.
No, the one that goes in through the grill.
Oh, through the grill. Yeah.
I mean, those semi-diesel engines are pretty hardy, and they can, run from... I mean, it just took a grenade blast.
She gone.
She gone.
Yeah.
I especially love in this sequence when that stuntman, Arnold stuntman, gets out of that moving truck, just steps up and walks across the side rail of the bed of the truck and straight up onto the semi-truck.
Yeah.
What a stunt performance.
Oh. Dude, love it.
Evelyn came into my room while I was watching that exact sequence, and I was like, "Don't look at the TV," because she wanted to tell me it was time for her to go to bed. And of course, as soon as I said that, she looked directly at the TV, and she's like, "Oh my God, is that a real person?" I'm like, "No, it's a robot. It's a robot. He's made of liquid metal. It's okay. I know you're going to bed soon.
Right.
Please don't freak out."
Right.
I said, don't look at the TV. You looked at the TV, kid. You looked at the TV. Anyways, after all of this goes down, we end up at another industrial site.
Yep.
It's almost like Cameron was like, I'm going to end this movie. Let's just do the first one again.
Let's just do the first one again. We still got that prop up.
It is a metal foundry instead of a machine operating. A machine. Well, instead of an industrial machine... What is the word am I like? It's a foundry instead of an industrial machining operation. That's what I was looking for.
Very different.
Barely
any similarity.
Same, but different.
Yeah. Tomato.
What would happen with that much liquid nitrogen flowing into a metal foundry? Would that be super bad?
I would assume.
Explosions?
Yeah.
I would assume that's really bad. I mean, they hit the alarm, Aruga, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And they do it. It does turn our T-1000 into a T-1000 popsicle, which is cool.
Definitely.
Love it. Very cool. The freezing as he walks. I can't believe this movie's from 1991.
Dude, it's very realistic.
It's so good.
Yeah. He pops his foot stays on the ground and just keeps walking.
How baffled he is that he's not able to keep walking, and then his arm breaks off and sticks to the ground.
He's been basically indestructible, invincible to this point. So he's like, what the fuck is this shit?
He's stunned. If a robot can be stunned at a missing arm, he is stunned at that point. Hasta la vista, baby. And that's it, right?
Movie over.
T-1000 in a million pieces.
I thought it was it because I didn't remember how it happened.
Metal foundry. It's pretty hot in there.
That's pretty warm.
Slowly, the T-1000 coalesces. Is that just a bunch of mercury on the ground? Some poor sap had to go in there with a big thing of mercury. And this is going to kill me.
Yeah.
That's all right. Dump it on the ground. So the T-1000 slowly coalesces and almost like he's rising out of the grave, right? Like Dracula rising out of the grave, on a zombie rising out of the grave.
Yeah, hate Dragon Ball Z all you want, but this is Majin Buu all over.
It really is.
One hundo. Shattered into a shit ton of pieces.
What year did the Majin Buu saga come out in?
I think after 91.
Yes, I would think so too. Do you think that is almost an Akira Toriyama nod to the T-1000? Because it's very similar.
It very much could be.
It's very similar. That's interesting, Trav. I didn't thought about that at all. Anyways, the T-1000's like, I didn't hear no bell. Things look to be over for Sarah.
Yeah.
Call to John.
Yeah.
She does not.
She does not.
I know this hurts. Why didn't he probably should have just killed her.
Probably.
Right? Don't you think
there's no reason to keep her alive,
no,
right?
Especially now that he can mimic her.
Yeah.
Kill her.
Yeah, exactly.
Can do her voice.
Kill
can
her
look
ass,
like her.
Boom, go find him.
Kill him.
Over.
Then he disappears.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if he would disappear. The T-800 would definitely disappear because John in the future would never have been able to send back anybody.
True.
All those people that were killed in the past would be coming back to life because John's dead in the past before any of that stuff happened in the future, even though it happened in John's past.
Yeah.
Ooh. Sarah basically says, fuck you to T-1000. Love the metal bar into our T-1000 buddy. Comes out of nowhere. Terminator does and smashes it into his body.
And not just basically, she does say, go fuck yourself, doesn't she?
She does.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought she said that.
She does. It's interesting that at times it seems like the body of the T-1000 is like the consistency of room temperature butter.
Yeah,
I feel like that bar probably shouldn't have been able to slice 3/4 of the way through his body.
I don't think so either.
Yes, the T-800, our Terminator buddy, is ultra strong.
Right.
So maybe that can, off balance that, but
like,
I don't know.
Maybe it doesn't, bounce off his body, but I don't think it goes
down to his waist,
like more than 6 inches into his shoulder or something. You know?
It doesn't make much sense. It is cool how he pulls it out of his body.
Yeah.
It's very, very cool. The T-800 loses his battle with the T-1000 in a very dramatic way.
Oh yeah,
those smashes to the face with that
just
giant
over
girder
and over. I'm like, okay, this stops soon, right?
Right.
Because he doesn't die. I
No.
couldn't remember, but I'm like, what the fuck? He is just annihilating
He
him.
gets the first one to the chest, and then it's just those close-ups of
Yeah.
right in the head,
Boom,
over
boom,
and
like,
over. So convincing.
Very convincing.
And at this point, we've established like the hero relationship with the Terminator, with the T-800.
Yeah.
So you like really feel it. You feel like, oh no,
You're like, we're fucked.
We're so fucked. Cannot believe it. Like it's so good. It's unbelievably. And then the bar through the body as the T-800 is crawling for the grenade launcher, and that seems to be it. He's dead. So T1 and T2 end the same way, basically, right?
Yeah.
Slow chase through the factory, culminating in a final showdown.
Yeah.
Exact same thing, where the hero comes back from the dead, while Sarah and John this time are saved at the last second.
Yeah.
On a different note, they did a really, really good job of hiding Arnie's arm after the T-800 loses it.
Yeah.
It looks very good.
Yeah.
They do a very good job of hiding his arm. So power rerouted, easy for me to say, which is like one of 3 segments in this whole movie where we get the Terminator's red computer vision.
Yeah.
There's 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
I wish there was more.
I do too. I really like that part of it.
I think I said that when we did the Terminator, that I wish there was more of that.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I love that first scene so much, because there's so much of it.
Yes, it's super cool, and I don't know why they didn't lean on that more.
Yeah.
I want to see more of it.
Yeah.
I want more of that. I want more time to dissect what's on the screen while we're in that vision, while we're in that shot through his vision. I guess I could pause it. Okay. Power rerouted, grenade launcher in hand, and Sarah shoots herself.
Yep.
Which is very cool. But it's not her.
Right.
Oh, my God. Then she runs out of shells. I thought that was it,
Yeah.
Like, you think that's it, even though it's not it. You
Right.
think that's it. Like, one shotgun, and then she cocks it again because maybe there's another bullet hiding in there, another shell. There isn't, Sarah.
Right.
There isn't. Maybe she should have just ran up and pushed him over. She probably could have done that.
Probably.
But then he might have grabbed her and brought her with. But it would have been a good sacrifice.
Yeah.
It would have been a very good sacrifice. And then the T-800, just like Kyle Reese, comes up from the bottom, right? Doesn't he do the exact same thing?
I can't quite
Before he
remember.
dies, he kind of like gets pulled up. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. In my mind's eye, it seems he does. And blows that bitch apart with the grenade launcher.
But yeah, I will agree. I thought she was gonna like drop kick him into the
I feel like she
schmelting pot,
Yeah,
after that. I
schmelting pot.
thought for sure, but no. We saved it for the epic comeback of the T-800.
Epic comeback. I do like the naughty finger wave she
I
gets
do.
from it.
Gives him the Dikembe Mutombo.
Yeah, not in my house.
Yeah.
Oh, after the T-1000 has been blown apart, sounds like a pig, like a squealing pig.
Yeah.
It's interesting that like I guess it takes time for him to pull himself back together, and that was pretty devastating.
Yeah.
With that knowledge now, maybe they should have shot him with some more grenades.
Yeah.
Earlier on in the movie. Oh, that's all right. He falls into the T-1000, falls into that molten metal and transforming into everyone that he copied. The 90s loved morphing. Did it not? Everything is morphing in the 90s. We got
Definitely.
Power Rangers morphing. We got Michael Jackson morphing. We got Godly and Cream morphing. I guess that was in the 80s. But still, there's morphing. And he dead. T-1000, bye-bye.
He did.
And the best line of the movie from the Terminator, I need a vacation. Which, again, with that 5-minute film scene in the gas station,
Giving him free will.
that makes a lot more sense.
Yep.
Because I thought, that doesn't seem like something the Terminator would say.
Right, like where the hell did this come from?
There's only one thing left to do. Dispose of the rest of the chips. So that means bye-bye to Arnie.
Yikes.
It's really too bad.
It is too bad.
He comes back, though. Different versions of himself, but he comes back again in different movies. So if you've never seen any of the other movies, he comes back. What did you think of this part? Is it super emotional or is it super hokey?
I think it's emotional because, you don't want to see him go. I mean, he's the damn good guy now. He's the ultimate badass dad that you could ask for John. And for whatever reason in my head, I remember him going in the water and coming back up as the metal skeleton. But that clearly does not happen. And
Does that happen in the video game that you're doing, the Terminator 2 gun video game?
I wonder if that's what it is.
I think it does.
Because I've played that a lot, so that could be what it is.
As soon as you said that, I'm like, I have that image in my brain as well. I wonder if that's in that video game.
When he gives the thumbs up, I'm like, okay, so he ain't coming back up.
No, he's not coming back up out of that molten metal, that's for sure. Fitting end to what should be the end of the Terminator series, if you ask me.
Yes.
It should be done.
Right.
There should not have been another movie after this.
Are the rest crap? I haven't seen
3
anything
is
beyond
fine.
this.
Salvation with Christian Bale is pretty good, but it's more of a prequel type of thing.
Oh, okay.
I never saw the 4th one. That one came out not that long ago, right? Or, well, the 4th Terminator in this line of Terminators, not the Salvation ones.
Right.
The 3rd one is kind of weird with the bad guy Terminator is a lady. She's pretty hot. I can't remember which actress it is.
And Arnie is in it or not?
Arnie is in it. He's the hero again. And
do you know how that is a thing?
Don't remember.
Okay.
Don't remember. But the bad guy Terminator, like I said, is a lady. She's like half T-1000 and half T-800. She's like liquid metal and regular metal at the same time.
Sure.
It's okay. It allows there for to be other movies.
Yeah.
After that, they needed to make the 3rd one so that they could make more movies.
Yeah.
Because after this movie, there shouldn't have been any other movies.
Like you said, it's the perfect ending.
It's over with.
Yeah.
The chips are destroyed in the past.
Yep.
Skynet will never be discovered or never be created. Prequels, yes, that's fine. You could do prequels all you want.
Right.
You can do all prequels. You could do what could have been in the future.
Yeah.
Do movies all about what the timeline would have been like.
Right.
But new Terminator movies, it should have been done for.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's okay. I know now why you cry, but I can never do this. Goodbye. Thumbs up. That's all she wrote,
Thumbs
brother.
up.
And then one last voiceover from Sarah. The future is unwritten. Roll credits.
Roll credits.
Bum, bum, bum. I did it wrong. I knew I was going to do it. Bum, 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 bum. No.
No.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I'm going to leave all that shit in there. Roll credits, Trav. Roll credits. What'd you think?
Dude, fucking super awesome. Peak cinema.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it since I was a kid, so it was kind of like homework.
Yeah.
Like I told you at work, I remember a lot of the beginning and a lot of the end. But that whole middle part with Sarah going rogue and going after Miles and all that, for whatever reason, doesn't ring a bell. But I don't know if I, got too scared after he kills the stepdad or the foster dad or something, because that's pretty freaky for intense, a kid at least. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, is it Robert Patrick? That's his name?
Yes.
He's so badass. He's so, for someone with virtually no lines other than talking about cute little John in the beginning.
Yep.
He's very intimidating, very believable as the badass enemy in this movie.
Absolutely.
Which you would assume is hard with how badass Arnie is as the bad guy in the first one.
Right.
And he's bigger in stature and everything, but this guy measures up
Oh, yeah.
very well, and it works very good.
And just like the first one, this movie crosses over into horror territory
Definitely.
with the slow pursuit, ever present evil force coming for them.
With all of them, a little bit. I mean, even when Sarah, like I said, is walking with the pistol after the 3 fucking assault rifle clips on, it's scary. Like, you believe she's going to fucking come kill him.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And to expand on Robert Patrick, like you said, his expression hardly changes.
Yeah.
He has hardly no lines.
Right.
He is acting completely with the way he's looking out of his eyes through most of the movie.
Unlimited stamina.
Like, he is just, I don't know. It's like the perfect performance.
Yeah.
It's so stellar. Like, it's unbelievable how well.
He's what I remember most of Terminator.
Right.
Like, even more than Arnie from when I was a kid was Robert Patrick.
Yeah, absolutely. And he was the face of the movie, even from what I remember as a kid, like seeing promotional material and the parodies, like we had talked about a little bit. Like, he was the draw point for this movie. Was the new Terminator, the liquid metal Terminator. It was groundbreaking movie technology. It was a brand new take on the Terminator. You like the first Terminator? This one's more badass, and he looks different. You know, like, it's very, very cool. Like, he is the standout. The standout performance in this, like, sci-fi horror classic.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
And like you said, I like that he's told not to kill, and it's kind of like a funny joke.
It is.
I mean, I just love watching him blast all the kneecaps off. In that scene, like 7 different officers, he takes all their kneecaps out. Like,
Right.
they'll be fine.
They'll be fine.
They'll be fine.
They'll live.
Like, there's a chance they could bleed out. I don't know if it's different in the future, but like they might die, believe it or not. Like,
Pretty good chance. Probably. They're not dead yet.
they're not dead yet.
They're not dead yet. They're not dead. Anything else, Trav, about T2?
I don't think so.
All right, Trav, with all of that out of the way, should we talk about our homework assignment?
I think we should.
Sequel summer continues with Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls from 1995, the year that this movie takes place in. Directed by Steve Oderick, who Kung Pao Enter the Fist. Do you remember that movie
Dude,
at all?
so good.
Writer, director, and starred in that movie. Thumbmation. Do you remember Thumbmation at all? He most famously Thumb Wars, The Phantom Cuticle, and Bat Thumb, both aired on Cartoon Network. You don't remember that at all? It's like thumbs with mouths on them. Oh, okay. You should check it out. It's weird. It's very, very weird. Written by Steve Oderick. Based on characters by Jack Bernstein, produced by James G. Robinson, starring Jim Carrey as Ace Ventura, Ian McNice as Fulton Greenwald, Simon Callow as Vincent Cadby, Maynard Ilaschi as Prince Oduya, Bob Gunton as Burton Quinn, Sophia Okondo as the Wachati Princess, Tommy Davidson, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time, Tommy Davidson as Tiny Warrior, or Wachu Utu Prince. Cinematography by Donald E. Thorin, edited by Malcolm Campbell, music by Robert Folk, produced by Morgan Creek Productions, distributed by Warner Brothers, released November 8th, 1995, Regency Village Theater, November 10th, 1995, the rest of the United States had a budget of $30 million. That's a pretty big budget for a comedy.
Yep.
Box office, $212.4 million.
Oh, yeah. Jim Carrey's got a stranglehold on the comedy.
That's $464.1 million in 2026.
Damn.
$500 million comedy.
Damn.
That is some star power. Jim
Yeah,
Carrey star power. Thank you, U.S. inflation calculator. Didn't the first movie come out in 1994?
Yes.
I feel like there was like 14 months between these movies, which is unbelievable to think about.
Yeah, and he did both these, Dumb and Dumber, The Mask, Liar Liar, all that in that little stretch. Like, just insane.
How did he do that?
Yeah.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Jim, I know you're a listener.
Yeah,
I'm not.
No disrespect.
No disrespect.
We used to call this the Jim and Tim podcast.
We did. All right, Trav, with all of that out of the way, would you like to hit me with that outro?
It's outro time.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
First things first, I have a question. Is Terminator 3 fall in the 90s?
No, I don't think
it's
so. I
way
would
after.
say, I don't know if it's way after, but if I had to make a guess on Terminator 3, I would say it was like 03, 04.
Okay. So we're done with Terminators. No more
Unfortunately,
Terminators for sequel summer.
I'm not done with T2 because I'm gonna watch that movie all the time.
Oh, dude, I'm watching that again very soon. Actually, I don't know if I should watch the theatrical version because it's just gonna make it less awesome. Because honestly, without that scene, it's just like. It answers so many questions.
It does.
It really does. But yeah, so no T3, unfortunately. That sucks.
It does.
before emails, we have somebody named Ryan who refuses to email, but he always sends me Instagram messages, which is fine.
It's fine, but it's kind of the wrong way to do it.
It's fine. But basically, he was just talking to us. First, he said he was frustrated with the Matrix, with the Zoe, I forget her damn name.
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, he's like, you guys are idiots, which is true. It's fine. We are. But he did clear up what Neo was making.
Yeah,
did you read that?
He told me about it. I didn't read it, but he told me about it.
That it's for unpaid parking tickets?
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Who
right
has
now?
$2,000
with unpaid parking tickets?
I guess.
That's crazy. But yeah, anyway, I was very excited to hear that little knowledge drop. So our first actual email, he told me not to read it, but it's from Ben. He basically goes on and on about how awesome we are. Thank you, Ben. But I will read his suggestion. He says that we should maybe try Gross Point Blank at some point.
I think it's a great idea. It's kind of a weird action comedy thing. So, I mean,
It works for me.
from what I remember seeing it on TV, it's kind of in the vein of a True Lies, but not as like action-y movie. Like
Sure.
it's a guy, secret agent, murdering people. I think, like I said, be homework for me.
Yeah, for sure.
But thanks for emailing us, Ben.
Yeah,
We
thank you,
appreciate
Ben.
you helping us celebrate our 100th episode.
And even though you didn't get your T2 email in time, that's fine.
Email us anyways.
Email us before Ace Ventura, baby.
I dare you.
Next email is from Manbear Pig. He says to start out, all right, asshole, you got me. I was wrong. You were right. I'm stupid. You're smart. I had to actually talk to him to figure out what he's talking about. So what he is talking about is we called him an ass about Dragon Ball.
Yes.
So that's what he's talking about. And we already did Tommy Boy,
Yep.
which he suggested, but we've already covered that.
And Usual Suspects.
And then Usual Suspects is not a Quentin Tarantino film. So
Get it right, you
Yep.
asshole.
Sorry, ass. But he said, to explain himself a little bit, he said, typically when I email, I'm making dinner, so I'm about 14 hours into my day, had some beers, and I'm a little off my game. As I am now, he says. So at least you're consistent with the emails. I appreciate that. He says, as a cigar smoker, yes, you do relight a lit cigar. If you could find me a cigar that I didn't have to relight 20 times, I'd appreciate it.
Relight a lit cigar? It still doesn't make any sense to me. I'm going to believe you because I'm not a cigar smoker.
Yeah,
but
we'll have to
relight
take
a lit cigar?
We'll have to take your word for it, I guess. But he said, for the fans, I want to say shame on you for not emailing in. I love the breakdowns of every movie, but I almost equally want to hear your comments and questions so they can reflect and have witty banter about it. For shame, for shame.
Gives us too much credit with witty banter, but that's okay.
And so he suggests that you email us, podcast@overduehomework.com.
Me?
No.
Oh, okay.
He just says insert email plug.
Yes.
And he says, I'm stoked that you picked T2 for the next watch. And no, I'm not a plant, for those wondering. Just happenstance from my previous email included the new homework. Keep up the great work.
You are kind of a plant, but that's okay.
But thank you for that email, Manbear Pig. And side note to you, Mrs. Manbear Pig was into my workplace talking crap about you. So eat it.
My Lord.
She says she's embarrassed by you, which I totally understand. But it's all good. You guys can settle that up later.
Yep.
And then the next and final email is from someone else who emails us all the time. Thank you very much, Riley Bob. He says, aloha, gentlemen, touching on the dystopia future outlook with the Matrix and T2 episodes. As I sit in my backyard puffing and pondering, I figured I would go rogue and ask our AI overlords, I can talk, for an idea of questions for the pod. They gave a few different variations for questions. Use one, use them all, it's up to you. So I'll just read them. Era-specific norms. He says, what's something in a movie or show that felt totally normal in the 80s and 90s, but would be bizarre or impossible today, and what does that reveal about the culture back then?
Well, number one is payphones in movies.
Yeah.
That's number one.
Yeah.
Payphones in movies. Boy, what else is smoking in movies?
Yeah,
I mean,
smoking in movies.
it's kind of made a comeback, unfortunately.
Dial-up internet.
Dial-up internet. I mean, those are some really, really weird things. Like, I don't know. I mean, come to think of it, payphones is the one that really sticks out for me. That's the one that
What does
really
it say
sticks out.
about culture back then? That we were way less advanced,
less connected. Took a lot more work to contact people.
We were way more social.
Way more social. That's
way
very,
more,
very true.
which
That's
is
very, very true.
social media does not make you more social,
It does
people.
not.
It really doesn't. He says tech shift. How would the plot fall apart instantly if modern technology existed? Like as in these two movies, I'm assuming, T2 and Matrix.
Okay, so if modern technology, I don't know, that's kind of hard to talk about with these ones because they're like technology from the future.
Yeah.
Next.
How did cell animation limitations shape the look and tone compared to today's digital anime?
Okay, so today's digital anime is way faster. It's way brighter.
Yeah.
There's just a lot more going on screen, where cell animated animation of the 90s and 80s, yes, the characters themselves were very, very fast. And we're not talking Studio Ghibli because those are intensely detailed, hand-drawn animation cells all the way up until today. But a movie like Akira,
Yeah.
that's all hand-drawn, very little digital stuff going on in Akira.
Yep.
The way anime is shaped by digital technology, in the main way I think it shapes digital technology shapes anime is the vast amount of anime that there is available to consume today.
Yeah.
That's because if you change the look of what people, especially our age that grew up watching anime from the 80s and 90s, if you change the look of that too much, it becomes not what we expect out of anime.
Right.
And anime's a lot different now. I have a hard time finding a new anime that I can really sink my teeth into.
Yep.
And when it does, I get fully obsessed with like Delicious in Dungeon. That's the last one that I really fell in love with.
Slayer.
Demon Slayer is also very, very good. I have not finished that yet. I should really finish that.
Really need to.
It's the vast amount is the way it affects it. Mostly because I mean everybody and their mother, every streaming service has an anime section.
Yeah.
And it's like Netflix is producing their own anime.
Yep.
It's not like how it was in the 90s where you had to go to Suncoast Video and just randomly buy a VHS tape hoping it was good.
Right. 3 episodes on there. Hope it's good.
Hope it's good. Oh, that was really awesome. I'll go back and buy the next VHS in about 5 years when I can afford it.
Yeah.
Because Suncoast was fucking expensive.
Right.
I think that's the biggest difference. I think that's just
agree.
the vast majority of anime. The amount of anime is a lot now. There's just very much of it.
He says, and as for my own thoughts and wonder in the theme of Matrix, whatever happened to the underground theme of hackers in movies? Always dressed in sleek gear of the past and future, listening to dope music of techno. He says trip-hop. I don't know if it's supposed to be hip-hop or if I'm a moron, but he says trip-hop. Fighting against the man with the tick, 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 an infamous phrase, we're in, but I think he's saying tick, 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 tick.
We're in. I'm in.
Lending its hand to such a cool influence in movies and anime. Long story short, have we advanced past the cool vibes of hackers existing in the world?
Yes.
We have.
We definitely have. You go 80s, 90s, and even 70s for some of those movies. Being able to work a computer proficiently and to be able to have access to those things and to even understand that there is a way to connect your computer to a phone line was such a novel idea. The vast majority of the population did not know how to do that. We didn't all have computers in our pockets.
Right.
We didn't all have... I even said to Evelyn, my daughter, like a couple of weeks ago, I'm like, Evie, when I grew up, there was no computer in our house. We had a phone on the wall. And now we have 2 phones, 2 tablets, 3 computers, all in one house.
Yeah.
I have more computing power in my pocket than I had most of the 90s.
Right.
So it's one of those things that just becomes so accessible, right? And it's proliferated our society, and the backdoor hacking type of stuff is there still. But for the most part, most people are just very content with being able to access the internet.
Right.
And the internet is slowly replaced technology. Internet is the technology, and all of our devices are just a way of administering that technology now. So I think that's the big difference. Is it was unattainable. It was a big deal. You had to be super smart.
Right.
You had to be really nerdy. You had to really understand how to do these things.
Now you can be like a 10-year-old Fortnite player, and I'm a hacker.
I'm modding all these video games and stuff like that. It's just, I think that's what it is. The accessibility.
Yeah.
It's just much more accessibility.
It's
now.
also doesn't it seem like you wouldn't be cool to be a hacker now. It seems like back then you could be a good person hacker
Yeah.
or you could be an evil hacker. Now it just seems in my head like you're an evil piece of shit if you're a hacker.
I mean,
Like,
there are white hat hackers and black hat hackers still. I mean, there's people that go out there and try to expose child predators and stuff
Yeah.
online. So, I mean,
that I'm all for that.
absolutely. There is that type of stuff out there. But for the most part, like, if you're hacking, you're involved in, like, some weird government stuff.
Right, definitely.
The government is the hacker now.
Yeah, we're hackers.
We're all hackers.
And then last thing he says, I say all that to say this. If you need an idea for a homework assignment, may I recommend the 95 classic Hackers with
Yes.
Angelina Jolie, Johnny Lee Miller, and of course, fan favorite Matthew Lillard. As always, keep up the fun and look forward to the next exciting episode. Thank you, Riley. And yes, that will definitely be on the list because Ryan has already suggested that over a year ago that we do that. And I have never seen it, so I really do want to do that eventually.
Plus, it will give us an excuse to keep saying, I'm a hacker.
I'm a hacker. So, yeah, awesome. I appreciate the suggestion
great
from
emails.
you and Ben. And sorry.
We'll edit that out.
3, 2, 1. And did Man Bear Pig also suggest the movie? I can't remember.
I don't
if
think he did.
But he's suggested enough.
He
so
just praised us.
It's fine. But yeah, thank you for emailing us. If you're not already following us on Instagram and Facebook, do that. It's at Overdue Homework Podcast. Email us at podcast@overduehomework.com. And as always, make sure you tune in to the next exciting episode of the Overdue Homework Podcast.